Oy, pre! Basura ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi kung san-san kita nakikita eh.
Uy, pre. Pag ginawa ka ng basura, sana ako na lang makapulot sa'yo.
Bakit?
Para pwede kitang i-recycle.
Inday! Inday! Bakit nakakalat ang mga basura?
Ma'am, a change in the weather pattern is going to occur, wreaking havoc to the surroundings. The way the debris are scattered indicates that the gust of wind was going northeast, causing damage to the path it was heading for. Now, ma'am, do you understand, ma'am?
Oh, shit.
Solid wastes are any discarded, abandoned, or waste-like materials. But do we know how much solid waste are generated in the Philippines?
It has been estimated that 10 million metric tons of solid waste are improperly disposed of each year. That's compared to 1 million dump trucks. Studies also show that only 40% of solid waste is collected.
An average Filipino generates 300 grams and 500 grams of waste daily in rural and urban areas respectively. Makati City has a per capita waste generation of 710 grams of the country's 16 regions. The National Capital Region accounts for 23% of the total garbage generated in the country annually.
That means nearly 15,000 pounds of waste per month can be completely eliminated. That's a staggering amount once you factor in the amount of fast food restaurants that are out there.
If an average person weighs 100 pounds, that would be equivalent to 980 persons.
About 15% of that waste is in the form of reusable materials.
Sa tingin mo, saan napupunta yung mga basurang tinatapon?
Depende. Kasi kung sa kalsada ko itatapon yung basura, malamang sa kanal yun mapupunta. At pag nagbara yung kanal, magkukos yun ng baha.
Sa basurahan,
Bakit ako? Siguro sa ilog o kaya sa kanal. Yes, basura.
Para sa akin, dalawa lang yan eh. Una, kapag nagtatapon ka ng basura mo sa tapong basurahan, hindi maaapektuhan ng kalikasan. Alam mo, nakakatulong ka. Pero kapag naman ang basura mo, hindi mo tinatapon sa tamang basurahan, ang pagkakaalam ko kasi sa ilog din napupunta yung mga basura yun. So, ayun, naapektuhan yung mga isda sa karagatan.
where does the garbage go?
After the truck collects all our garbages every week, it takes it to the energy recovery facility. In there, they change it to a resource. After that, they don't call it garbage anymore. They call it fuel. And soon, they will burn it.
Front-end loader pushes the fuel into a large pit where the first step takes place. Inside the pit, there is a huge crane that grabs a gigantic load of fuel controlled by a technician, and they put it into the feed hopper, which works like a big funnel. The fuel drops at the bottom and is pushed by a large ram into the combustion chamber. The fuel is carried through the chamber on a conveyor system. The fuel begins to burn and oxygen is added to make a tremendous amount of fire and heat. All the heat generated by the burning fuel hits the pipes filled with water above the combustion chamber.
The water gets so hot inside the pipes and it turns to steam. This steam is then used to turn a large turbine, which then rotates a generator that creates electricity. The electricity produced is then used to power the facility and is then sold to electric companies.
So if you ever